So this is the first actual instructional video within this series. What I'm going to show you is a brief and quick overview of how to take a sample of a song you have within GarageBand and cut that up and loop it with drums behind it. This one is basically a quick intro. There's not a lot of background on how to add effects and how to bring the songs in and how to do the drums. This is mainly for people who already kind of have an idea of how to use GarageBand, how to set things up, how to get things to loop. And this is just so those people are able to get the technique of cutting and mixing the samples quick and be able to start songs right away. Okay, so let's get into the GarageBand. So I've already put in the audio file that I'm going to sample here. I'll play a quick preview of it. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to chop up this sample into little pieces, and that way we'll be able to use each little piece to put together the song. So when you listen to it, you're really going to want to listen. You're going to want to listen for the notes that really stand out, and you're going to want to just take those and sample those. So right here, that's on the 1 beat of the loop. Now we're going to take from where the snare drum is, and that's going to be the second sample. The third sample will be where the bass drum comes in again. So basically I'm just chopping up the measure into quarter notes. So when you count 1, 2, 3, 4 in a measure, and I'm cutting this up. So when you play the sample back, you hear how I cut that. So I got the first note of the measure, the second note of the measure, and let me take this, and now the third note of this measure, completely cut off. So now we have 3 separate samples. I'll play them all separately now. So that's all the 3 different samples. And how you get those 3 samples to be playable through GarageBand, I'll show you now. You're going to go to Track, Create New Track, Software Instrument, Create. Might take a second to load. So then you're going to go to Sound Effects, and I'm just going to open up Radio Sounds. And I'm going to then go to Window, Musical Typing. This will bring up the musical typing keyboard, and I'm going to drag the first beat down into A, the second to W, the third into S. So now I have these 3 samples on my musical keyboard, and I can play them. Okay, so now we have part of the samples loaded. I chopped this song up into many more different little samples, and I'll show you. There's not enough time for me to chop it all up on this video. So this is what it looks like. So this is the song, the same song basically chopped up into maybe about 40 or 50 different samples. And I'll play how that sounds just so you can get a feel for it. And then I went to the musical keyboard and I loaded all those sounds into the musical keyboard. And here I'll play on the keyboard all the different sounds. And throughout the whole keyboard I have all different samples from the song. So a lot of times what I want to do from this point is I'm going to want to set down a drum beat. That way I'll have something to put these samples down on here. So I've already created the drum beat. I'll have a video later that shows you how to sample drums and create your own drum loops. The drum loops that come with the drum sounds that come with the GarageBand are very poor quality, so you're going to want to sample your own drums and bring those in, and then you'll get some better, more professional sounding drums. So this is the drum loop that I created. So now you're going to want to open the track that you put your audio samples on, and you can just play over the drum beat using using your musical typing. I'm trying to find those samples. Okay, I found it. So when I got to this, I just started playing the samples over the drum beat until I found something I liked, and then that's where I came up and I found the sample. So basically, I would say just keep playing around with it until you find something that you really, really like, and then once you have that down, you just record it and make a loop off it. So here will be the first loop for the track. Okay, so that I decided I wanted to be the chorus, so that's the first 8 bars of the track. Now I'm going to move the loop bar down to show you the part I made for the verses that come in. Now here we go again. I'll show you how I went about making it. So basically I just played the drums again, and over the drums I decided that I would just play play on the keys until I found something I like, and this one I came with this. Which isn't playing. So then we're going to go back and I'll show you what that sounds like once you actually put that into the loop. Alright, so now you have the chorus and you have the area where the verses will go, and then I put in a transition for between the verses and where the chorus is, and this is, I'll just give you a preview of that. This is the bridge. So if you're able to follow that video, you should now be able to take songs, audio that you already have within your GarageBand, and cut it up and put it into your musical typing. Like I had said in the intro, all these tracks after I come out with the lesson, the beat that was used in the lesson is now also posted under my YouTube profile. Just the beat, and the beat also has a link within the video to where you can download that track for free off the web. So I thank you and look forward to see you in a couple of weeks for lesson number 2 in this series. Take care.